Hey guys, friends, associates, members of the ETS, Elyon here. Today we're doing something else because obviously I'm still going through DBZA, but I wanted to go to some older videos I haven't seen since I was younger, and one of the ones was Death Battle. I know they're still going strong right now and everything, and they just released a new one with Avatar Aang, and I gotta check the other one. But I figured I'd watch some of the older ones because that's kind of how I started learning about them. And this was actually one of the first ones I remember watching, which was the death battle between Spider-Man and Batman. I know they've redone some of them too, but I remember this one was very straightforward from what I recall. And I remember I got this one right because, yeah. But anyways, I'm excited to jump back into this one. I haven't seen this one in so long. Oh man, I'm gonna be excited. And this was years ago. So let's see how this goes.
They're the guardians of the night, the superhuman saviors of the lone and helpless.
Bruce Wayne, the Batman.
And Peter Parker, the Spider-Man.
It's no secret that given time for prep, both Batman and Spider-Man can defeat pretty much any opponent.
Which is why we're pitting them against each other with only their standard equipment, gladiator style.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay, yeah, I was right. 13 years ago. Oh, good lord. I was... Hoy! Was it high school for me? Oh man, that is crazy to think about. But yeah, no, specifically when this first came out, I remember this was back during the time when I used to play a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom. So seeing Spider-Man, I was like, well, I played Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Fate of Two Worlds, I think is what it was called. That one, because Spider-Man was one of my mains, because I liked how fast he was, and also I just a big Spider-Man fan. Outside of that, only time I remember playing Batman, because I never played the Arkham games like that growing up, except for Night. It was Injustice, the Justice League video game, which was kind of like their version of Ultimate Alliance, but they didn't really have a full roster like that. And then the only other way I played as Batman was DC Universe. And then I forgot the other one. But anyways, those are how I remember them going. But obviously, the Batman from the anime series, obviously, it's one of the best ever. And then for Spider-Man, I actually did watch the animated series a lot growing up. Same thing, between them and Batman, I watched those all the time, and then Justice League came out. But the animated Spider-Man series was so good back in the day. And also, I really liked the characters in it, especially, Black Cat. Y'all can guess why. All right, back to it. Ah, yes, the movie versions. Oh, he's 6'2". I didn't know that. Yeah, billionaire. 12 master's degrees. It's insane. Why is orphan just... it's his background, I guess, yeah. 127 martial arts, peak human conditioning. Okay, hold on. One second. I'm sorry. I know this sounds stupid.
The ultimate flexible combat armor.
Sorry. So this is one thing that always confused me with Batman. And I get the idea of, oh, it's a comic book, let it go. But the idea of somebody being in peak physical conditioning as a human, where it's he can lift more than the strongest kinds of weightlifters out there, but he's also fast enough to be one of faster than track stars. I'm they specifically train for two completely different things. One involves running and conditioning. The other one involves powerlifting and stuff like that. And yet he can just do both, which is insane. I thought he was a good balance of the two, in terms of being up there. But no, he's the peak of both, which is the craziest thing ever. And also, all his Tibetan monk shenanigans that he can just do. Steer to a boots, play a gun, let's focus this in America. Designed to evoke fear.
Armor.
While the pointy ears are a bit much for me, the armor can stop knives and gunfire.
His memory cloth cape can be used as a glider, and the entire suit is lined with a 200,000 volt electrode network.
I guess when you're a billionaire, you can afford to turn yourself into a frickin' human taser.
The gadgets from Wayne's never-ending funds don't stop there. His utility belt carries dozens of different tools that can get him out of practically any situation.
That belt has pretty much everything. Grappling hook, explosives, beer. Maybe not that last one, but mine would.
Notable gadgets include a gas mask, tear gas, smoke pellets, a kryptonite ring, remote detonated plastic explosives, and his trademark grapple gun. He also carries a large supply of collapsible shurikens.
The batarangs! And if throwing a razor-sharp object at people isn't enough, he's got several types, like electric shock, knockout dart, and grenade.
Despite having the build of an Olympic athlete, the Cape Crusader's greatest feats are attributed to his detective skills. He can anticipate attacks through muscle movement and memorize the smallest details, even the shape of a cheek he's punched. And while Batman is only human, his achievements stand among gods.
He's a founding member of the team of superheroes known as the Justice League, and he's even fought Superman.
But while Wayne has no exploitable weaknesses, he is not perfect. His mental stability has often been called into question.
Well, let's see. His parents were killed in front of him as a child. He uses his money to beat the shit out of people dressed as a giant bat, and keeps employing 12-year-old sidekicks. Yeah, he's clearly not all there.
But he is a survivor. He endured being broken in half, fighting the other members of the Justice League, complete disintegration, and being stranded in the past as a living time bomb of galactic destruction.
Wait, what?
Yet he somehow pulled through every time.
Why? Because he's the goddamn Batman.
I swear he loves the oil farm.
Here. Look, ChatGPT is great for...
The friendly neighborhood Spider-Man protects the streets of New York City.
Once Peter Parker was a wimpy nerd with no friends. Then he got bit by a radioactive spider that gave him weird bug powers. And now he's a radioactive superhero with no friends. Though after some practice and superheroing, he finally got himself laid. A lot, actually.
A clever photographer and science major, Spider-Man is not only incredibly powerful, but also a genius in strategy and...
I'm sorry. I love that both of those just says orphan. That's funny. No, what gets me about this is like, ironically, I was talking to my cousin about this the other day, and his whole thing with it was just like, oh yeah, you know, he's like, it makes sense for Bruce Wayne to get a whole bunch of women because he's a billionaire and all this other stuff, and he's Batman. I'm like, yeah, no, don't get it twisted. Spider-Man pulls a lot. Like, if you wanted to go, like, person for person, Spider-Man might have more. And that's the thing. Yeah, Bruce Wayne has a lot going for him. You know, he's Batman. His body's in, like, great shape. He's, like, a billionaire. And again, he is still a playboy. Even if it's an act sometimes. And then, like, he has so much going for him in those regards. It's like, well, what does Peter Parker have? Same thing. Body's in great shape. Except Peter's also very charismatic in like a nerdy kind of way. He's also a very brave and valiant hero that tends to get people's motor running. And again, it's just like the women just like Spider-Man or Peter Parker. Sometimes both, actually. And I was just going down the list of people that they both have pulled and hooked up with. I'm just like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's just what they do. Like, some people got it and some don't. Also, the two of the most popular heroes out there, like, the fans are going to expect them to just pull women or hook up. It just happens. It's like same thing with Wolverine.
And science. Using these skills, he created 2 wrist-mounted web shooters, which let him swing around the city.
You know, if he was so smart, wouldn't he make the web shoot out of his butt like a real spider?
No. First, it's not their butt. It comes out of their...
Spider-Man, grab some webs like a spider can.
Each web shooter cartridge can hold a large amount of pressurized web fluid.
And so can his girlfriends. I'll be here all week.
And features a rotating carousel to replace the empty ones.
His spider powers give him superhuman strength, speed, agility, and durability. He can run up to 200 miles per hour, lift over 10 tons, and take a friggin' grenade to the face.
He can even knock a dinosaur out cold with a single punch.
Suck it, Denver!
Also, by altering his body's electron attraction, Spider-Man can crawl along any surface. But his most advantageous power is the spider sense.
It acts kind of like a warning signal, like caller ID when your ex-wife's calling for alimony.
Actually, the spider sense is much more than a simple alarm. It gives Peter omnipresent detection of his surroundings. This is how he swings through New York without looking where he shoots his webs. And unlike his human senses, it is not affected by gases and toxins unless specifically tailored to the spider sense itself. However, it's up to Spider-Man to recognize and react to its warnings, so it can be tricked if he doesn't think he's in danger.
Still, paired with his speed, Spider-Man is almost untouchable. He can even dodge automatic fire.
His unique martial art, the Way of the Spider, utilizes the spider sense to its fullest. Spider-Man can go toe-to-toe with the most advanced masters of combat, even while blindfolded.
No wonder other superheroes don't like this guy. I mean, the friggin' spider sense does everything for him.
Speaking of which, somehow Spider-Man once tried to join the Justice League, but was rejected by Batman.
Ouch. I bet he wishes he could fight old bats in a battle to the death. Oh, wait!
For all his amazing powers, Spider-Man is not invincible. His bright and colorful costume makes stealth difficult, his durability has limits, and the oddly specific ethyl chloride pesticide is his kryptonite. Also, any enemy with speed comparable to his can outmatch his spider sense.
Still, if those are his only limitations, how come sometimes he gets shot by a stray bullet?
Lazy writing.
Wait! Who are you?
You know who I am.
I do?
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
All right, the combatants are...
Sorry, I just started thinking just now, and I know this is gonna be stupid, but there's actually a Spider-Man villain that is just, I think it's just called like the Wall, and his whole shtick is that he's a big square wall. He's not even like a massive wall like Sandman and nothing like that, where he becomes like a big wall. He's like, no, he's just a big dude as a wall, and it's like, this is the one wall you can't crawl on, Spider-Man, because of something. It's so stupid. Let's see if I can find them later. If I do, I'll post them, but it's just the dumbest thing ever. I'm sorry, alright, let's get to the actual fight.
Are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a
Commercial break.
commercial break!
Oh, hold on.
Audible.com is the leading provider of downloadable digital audiobooks ranging from every genre.
With over 100,000 titles that you can download to your MP3 player, you can listen to any book, anytime, anywhere. It's like having your own robot slave read you things.
Go to audiblepodcast.com/deathbattle to sign up to get a free audiobook of your choice.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
You got a black belt and stupid if you think you're gonna beat me.
Alright, let's go.
Just not your day, pal.
Yeah, so many gadgets. I do like that they utilize his versatility with his gadgets.
Having fun yet? It's all or nothing.
Ooh. I keep forgetting that they hit him with some Mortal Kombat shit
Sorry
sometimes.
about that. Web swing!
Damn, that was brutal! Show it again!
Despite Batman possessing more skill and knowledge, Spider-Man's abilities ultimately overpowered his arsenal.
To be fair, Bats might have been able to deal with Spidey's strength and speed, but that damn spider sense changes everything.
Right, the spider sense counters surprise and stealth, Batman's most valuable weapons.
But how could Batman lose to a wimpy spider nerd when he defeated the entire Justice League on his own?
Many of Batman's greatest achievements have required weeks or months of preparation and planning, which can hardly be compared to the one-on-one confrontation of a death battle.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, thank you. Like, people like to bring up the Tower of Babel storyline and like anytime Batman 1v everyone's with the Justice League, it's like a lot of Batman's greatest feats involve all of the people in the Justice League holding back and not killing him. Because realistically, and I love Batman, I do. It's like he does not belong in the league in terms of like overall, like, and I get the idea, oh, well, if he had prep time, it's like prep time only goes so far when dealing with certain people because they're so different. Like, Superman, speed blitz him, take his head off. Wonder Woman can kill him pretty easily because he doesn't really have a counter for her, and I don't want to hear that nonsense of, oh, put a drug on her where she thinks she's fighting Cheetah the whole time until her heart stops. Yeah, unless she thinks you're Cheetah and then immediately goes to get you. Green Lantern, one of the strongest people in the universe. Martian Manhunter, The Flash, who can speed blitz her. Like, there's so many reasons Batman's plans would not work if he wasn't counting on the fact that everyone would take it easy on him. And even then, like, the whole thing with, I think it was the same situation where it was like, I think it was the Hush storyline actually, where Batman was like, you know, he was like, if Superman won, Catwoman was like, how are we able to outrun him? He's like, if he wanted to, he could make us a splat on the floor right now. But he's fighting the toxin even while it's controlling him. He's like, because deep down, he's a good person. And deep down, you know, I'm not. Which you can make the argument of like, oh, okay, yeah, that's a really cool line. It's like, yeah, but even Batman acknowledges, like, he wouldn't win those fights at all. Like, even his plans are designed to try to stop them. To try is no guarantee it's gonna work. And again, yeah, against someone that's stronger and faster like Spider-Man, which while he could probably hold his own against something like that, you know, roll the punches, get around them, weave, all that, probably not gonna be able to do anything because Spider-Man himself holds back fighting people. And in a dead battle, he doesn't have to, because if he could punch Scorpion's jaw off, he could take Bruce Wayne's head off. That's just what's gonna happen. I'm sorry.
Keep in mind, if we had given Batman prep time, the same would be done for Spider-Man.
And all of Wayne's money and the Commissioner's men couldn't put Batman together again.
The winner is Spider-Man.
Yeah!
Thanks for watching Death Battle, but I'd love you even more if you watch some more, so go watch this episode of Death Battle. Did I mention that? Because it's right in front of you, so click the goddamn link, and I rambled on, but hey, click shit!
There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot the Link vs. Cloud one. Now this is gonna sound really... Oh, I thought that was something else. Sorry. Now this is gonna sound really funny because I remember I used to watch these in tandem with a guy on YouTube. I think he was called... I think he changed it now, I think. But I think he was originally called The Infinite Source. And every time Death Battle would come out with a new Death Battle, like a few days later, he would come out with like a new Epic Rap Battles of Cartoon History. And I liked a few of his. They were pretty good. But he had a whole bunch of different ones. Ironically, one of them I think was Batman vs. Spider-Man. His Kingdom Hearts was really good, and he also did one for video game covers too. Like he did one for Amazing Spider-Man. He did one for Legend of Zelda. Ironically, he also had a Death Battle version I think, which was Cloud versus Link, and then he even remastered it like they did. It was so good. Man, back in the day. So nostalgic. Anywho, that's enough for this one. I will see you guys later.